You are now tuned in to the real news behind the news, bringing truth to light and exposing the deception behind the mainstream media while matching headlines with the prophecy of the scriptures.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This your boy Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news. Hey, good Sunday morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all know who this is. This your boy, Thomas Jr. And this is the real news behind the news. Real briefly, man, today is Sunday, June 11, 2023. And I thought today would be a good day to talk about this subject since everybody in the Christian community is going to church today. The Muslim and Jews, I think, celebrated yesterday because they believe, well, truth is the Sabbath is from sundown Friday, sundown Saturday. That has nothing to do with it. But let me ask y'all a question. What do y'all think about when I ask the question, are we the only beings in this whole entire universe, in this whole entire solar system that the Most High God created? Most people that are of a religious nature who will not attempt to seek any other knowledge, enlightenment, or any other points of view will say, yeah, God created man. He created man in his image. We don't even ask, how did he create man in his image? Where did God come down from to create man? But over the week, let me go ahead and get through with this. Over this last week, you've had three highly credible people, whistleblowers, to come out and say that, yes, the U.S. does have access to alien technology, spacecrafts that are not from this world. They have come out and said that the United States government has in its possession spaceships that have crashed, and the pilots of those spaceships were not of human origin. This is what credible people are saying, not just some nigga on Facebook or YouTube, somebody with a conspiracy theory. These are people who have spent time in this government and feel as if they need to tell the truth. That's what they call a whistleblower. But let me go back and go to here. When you look at Genesis chapter 6, verses 1, and verse 1 and 2, when it says, God, after all these things, God looked down. The sons of God looked down and saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they came down from the heavens and mated with them. How come nobody really asked, well, wait a minute, who were these sons of God and where did they come from? Oh, it said they came from the heavens and mated with the women. This is part of the reason why it goes on. Shortly after that, in Genesis, you get the story of the flood, because you had something come from the sky and made it with the human beings that God had himself created in his own image, and created such a defiled race of humans, the Bible calls them Nephilims, that God had to destroy the earth. Why we don't ask questions about that? We just stop right there. We think it was just angels or demons. But what are angels and demons, and where do they come from? When you go back and look at history, y'all, in this video, when you go back and look at real history and you look at all the hieroglyphics, everything that every ancient civilization talked about as far back as 10,000 years ago, when the earliest writings known to man were found, they always talked about something coming from the sky in chariot. Didn't the Bible say when Elijah was taken up, something came out of the heavens? It looked like a wheel in the middle of a wheel, like chariots of fire. The Bible speaks about chariots, angel going to and forth in the earth on chariots of fire. Could that be the spaceships? Yeah. I know a lot of y'all, this shit is a little too deep for a lot of people, especially on Sunday morning when y'all going to hear about Jesus. But you got to start asking questions. If God created this whole entire solar system, this whole entire universe, this whole entire galaxy, with billions upon billions upon billions of stars, millions upon millions upon billions of planets. And out of all this stuff that he created, the only place that he created life was Earth. Then that's a waste of space. It really is. It's a waste of time and space to create all these billions of galaxies, stars, and solar systems and create one little ball of rock called Earth and put humans on it. We got to be crazy as heck to think that we're the only beings in this creation. And it's coming out now. And y'all stay tuned. Let me get back. I got to finish priming this wall up in here. But y'all, I'm going to come back a little bit later on this evening when I get off work. And I'm going to talk about this because this is a real serious subject that we're going to have to deal with as human beings. Not just Americans, not just black folks or white folks, but everybody on this planet is going to have to deal with it. Because guess what? This technology that's allowing me to be at work way here in Ohio, talk to you all no matter where you at on this planet. This shit didn't come from the earth. This shit came from somewhere else. This technology that we're experiencing is not of this earth. Think about it. For you to hear me live on this broadcast, that means digital beams, digital signals have to go up to space, bounce off a satellite, and then come back down from space to your phone. So yeah, there's something bigger out here. And if people think that we're the only beings that God created in this whole entire creation, which again includes the Milky Way, the sun, all the billions upon stars, billions upon billions upon stars, the other planets, if we think that we're the only things that God has created on earth, we're so special as human beings, that we're the only thing that God created, we got to be the craziest thinkers in the universe. Because again, the Bible tells us that God said, let us go down there and create man in our image. Christianity would have you thinking he was talking about the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. No, he wasn't. There were beings that came from other places that looked upon this earth when they got here because they was able to master time and space travel. They came here, saw the animals, and genetically modified those beings that was here. Those Homo sapiens, the one they say that was walking around like this. Yeah, it's deep. I can't talk about it right now because I was just on a little 10-minute break and 10 minutes is up. Y'all be blessed. Stay tuned. I'm going to go hard in the paint this evening for sure. I guarantee you. Because this is a question, whether you like it or not, you call it crazy or not, you're going to have to deal with this question on earth. Why do you think they keep showing you movies about outer space and people and beings coming from outer space visiting the earth? And if something comes from out of that goddamn sky to the earth and visit us, again, it'll be like Columbus coming to visit the Indians. The only difference is the people of earth would be Indians and they would be conquerors because guess what? They mastered time and space travel. Don't you? Well, guess what? Y'all might say crazy, I'm saying, but how can your angels go from heaven to earth? They had to have mastered time and space travel. This shit is real. Y'all be blessed.